Right. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. So, today we're going to be playing Little Dreamlight and looking into the Scar update. I haven't even played it since. I watched a little bit on streams, but I haven't actually logged into the game. And my sister told me beforehand that they changed the intro, so I was waiting to see what that looks like. So, I figured why not start the stream with that. But I'm so excited. What I've seen so far, I just can't wait to start decorating and getting the new items. It looks the same so far. Is that it? Well, she hyped me up. I thought they were gonna do like a whole new intro or something. Psh. Oh, it's cute. She got me so excited. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, but they redid the intro. And I was like, no way. It was a bit of a letdown. But it is cute that Wally's holding a pumpkin. It's so adorable. But yeah, I tried to stay off Twitter and Discord as much as possible today before I could get home and update my Switch, update the software. But I did get bored at work a couple times. I had to thaw out from the stinking cold, so I did log on. And I saw a couple items. When I saw the fall crafting items, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go home and play this right now. Okay. Okay, now I'm supposed to save the game. Okay. Whew. Alright, let's see what. Villain Star Path. It's time to indulge your villainous side in Disney's Dreamlight Valley. That means nestling up into your lair, plotting some diabolical schemes, and uncovering new ways to dress up and decorate your village. Alrighty. Yeah, unlock premium. Okay, those I've seen everybody with those ears, and I was like, how did they get them? Did they craft them? Because all I saw was the mini ears. Alright. Oh, that'd be cool if it was an item. We get the Incredibles mask after we got all the suits and the bikes and stuff. That thing creeped me out when I watched the trailer. Maleficent's horns. Oh, we don't get that. The raven wings. The throne. Maleficent's throne. It's going in my house. Alright, cool, cool. That's... Oh, I thought this was going to be an item. How cool would that be if that item was in your... like on a little tabletop or something. Alright. I'm going to... I did see the beginning of this quest, so I'm going to change my outfit because I did unlock, what was, no, I finished all of Donald's quests first thing this morning when I got up. So I could be done with it. I still have to get Ariel and Eric. I'm really bad at that. There we go. We'll run my fallout. Oh, no, wait. I forgot I had the... Alright, my boot jacket. That's like my favorite clothing item so far in this game. Alright, let's go find Scar. Hi, how are you? Thanks for joining the stream.
It's about time.
Well, well. It's been far too long since you've come around to visit. I was beginning to think you'd leave me trapped in here forever. Do we know each other? Hey Maya, how are you? Good to see you. I saw you pop in on Dan's stream. I was itching to play. I was like, I just had to unwind from work. I was like, all right, I'm gonna unwind, watch Dan's stream, kind of see what's going on, and then I'll get on and play. Oh, you really don't remember, do you? Before the forgetting, you were one of my most loyal assistants. When I ruled over this entire valley. I doubt it. Fine, if you insist. You ruled over the rest of the village. But when it comes to the Sunlit Plateau, everyone knows that I'm the rightful king. Of course, there's little worth ruling over here since the river dried up. What happened to the river? I can only presume that something's blocking it and the land has grown so parched that there's no prey. Without water, there's no life. The power within the Pillar of Nurturing has died out, and now there's all sorts of pesky dark power in the air. If someone doesn't fix this soon, the whole plateau will become an arid wasteland. And the most tragic part is, it's all your fault. My fault? What? Yes, this all began when you abandoned the valley. Though perhaps with my guidance you could set it all right. Why should I help you? Because it's your place in the food chain. The valley was a far better place when I ruled it, with you at my side. I have trouble believing that. Trust me, and I promise all will be as it should. Of course, if you're still not convinced, then don't do it for me. Do it to help the village. Restoring the Sunlit Plateau will make life so much better for everyone. Isn't that what a good ruler ought to do? I don't really wanna restore it. I wanted to leave it those colors and that kind of wasteland looking thing so Wally has a home. Why did the pillar dry out? Because it's connected to the river that runs through the plateau. Without water, the pillar has utterly broken, and it seems to be connected to all the life on the plateau. When one flourishes, so does the other, but when one is broken, so they're connected to each other, feeding off each other in a balance, almost like some sort of circle of life. Yes, but don't ever say that phrase in my presence again. At least I didn't sing it. All the annoyance started when something blocked the river. I have no idea what that could be, but I do know that it began at the same time as the forgetting. And not long after, those blasted rocks fell in my lair. I've been trapped in here ever since. Now, wasn't that also when you abandoned the village? This isn't my fault. Everyone knows it is. But if you fix all of this, it might make up for the trouble you've caused. What do I need to do? Must I do everything myself? Find out what's blocking the river. The water flows from the depths of the mines beneath the cliffs of the Sunlit Plateau. There are mines beneath the cliffs. What did they mine in there? I haven't the faintest idea, as it was nothing of value to me. Search the mines until you find what's blocking the flow of the river. And then, don't forget this part, fix it. Only then will you restore life to my kingdom and earn your way back into my good graces. Alrighty. Excuse me, get out of my way. Shoo. Alright. So dark in here. Should add some lights. I need to decorate up in this area more, besides just Wally's house. But I wasn't sure what the update would bring. Where the cave would be or anything. I think the dwarves from Snow White should be added into these mines. Okay, I got some room in my pockets. That would be a good addition, because they're not in a lot of other games or anything like that. I don't even think they were featured in any of the Kingdom Hearts games. I think Snow White was already kind of just laying there lifeless when the the Heartless, I can't think of what their people were called, were collecting them, like Maleficent was helping out. And they're getting the princesses and they took Kairi. Oh, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Did you have a chance to play and do any of Scar's quests? I know I have to, from what I've seen in Discord, use the elixir on the plant before I water it, or else it takes forever to do that quest. I'll be blocked. Hi Ryan, how are ya? Please be furniture. Oh my goodness. Coins. I'm doing good now that I have time to play some Dreamlight. I've been waiting all day to play this game. I should have taken the day off from work. I'm going to next time on the update. And it was so cold at work too. I was outside and they were calling for snow where I was working. I was like, oh my goodness, I do not want to be here. But I took tomorrow off because it's going to be the same type of weather. And it's supposed to be 60 again on Friday. So I'm like, yeah, I'll work outside on Friday when it's going to be nicer. And I'll play Dreamlight all day tomorrow. And finally get Ariel and Eric on my valley because I have not gotten them. I'm a bad leader. I just leave them there. Oh, that's okay. I watched, I was on a live stream earlier. And so I've seen up to here. I don't know what happens after I water and plant this. I didn't get that far. I already have that hairstyle. That's weird. Yeah, I tried to not get any spoilers. Then my sister, she got done with work and I was on my way home from work. And so she was talking to me while she was updating the game and she was telling me stuff and I was like, oh, I just want to go home. Yeah, I heard with the orb, somebody in the Discord, a server I'm in, they said that if you use the higher elixir that it makes the orb grow like instantly. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. But you can't water it first. You have to put it on when it's dry. So that's what I gotta remember to do, is to not water it once I plant it, but to collect the soil before I plant it, the rich soil. So I do know that. So hopefully I'll remember that so I won't be game locked. Oh my goodness, I have so much gold in this game. I think I have over 400 or almost 400 pieces of gold ore, but I only used it really for that fountain, the Mickey fountain, and then any other quest or if somebody that was their item that they liked, because other than that I don't really like the gold path. Like, I don't know what to decorate with it, so I just kind of hoard it. I wish Kristoff would do a barter system or something with iron, so I could get some of that to make some iron bars, because I want to make that water tower. This is funny, these caves, they remind me of, the show Once Upon a Time. That's all I can think of is when they, unlock it for the fairy dust and they're mining down in there. That's what I feel like I'm doing with the curse. I want these lanterns. Like, I want to set them on boxes and decorate. The water is blocked. Please read. These night thorns are getting worse and worse, but don't worry. I know how to stop them. I spilled some of my root beer on them, and they shriveled up a little. If we could make a whole lot more root beer and use some of those candies to get it all fizzy, well, I bet we could get rid of all these night thorn roots. I left all the ingredients in the chest at camp. I just hope I can put it all together in this barrel before the forgetting gets to me too. Search the mining camp. Yeah, I saw I know those gems were in Mickey's secret room, but when you went to go look for them, they said they weren't available in the game yet. So I kind of figured that they're after the update you'll be able to mine for them. But I've heard that the gem that you need for that other gold path isn't available yet. Like, it's still locked out of the game. What just happened? Okay. Oh, I can't go across that bridge? Well then. Hi Heather, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, that's a sign. I thought it was Merlin or somebody. Oh my goodness. Is he literally walking back up the Sunlit Plateau? Oh my goodness. Get back here.
There you are.
He's like 1,000 years older than me and he runs faster.
Oh, hello.
I suspect you're dealing with another matter that might decide the fate of the whole village. But I suppose that's just all in a day's work for you. Found a certain surly lion in the giant skull in the elven graveyard. A lion. You couldn't possibly mean Scar. That's right. He asked me for help to restore the Sunlit Plateau. Be very wary, my friend. Scar is just as treacherous as Ursula. He's not working with you out of kindness. There's always something in it for him. He thinks he's king around here, and I'm just one of his hyenas. Oh, that's just like him, the pompous, lazy miscreant. Of all the villains in the valley, I have a special aversion to Scar. He refuses to learn my name and insists on referring to me as the windbag with the pointy blue head, feather, and the unkept white mane. Oh, so rude.
Yes.
Rude indeed. Now what did Scar tell you? He told me that if I wanted to restore life to the pillar of nurturing, I need to fix whatever was blocking the river and the vitals lines. Or, I don't know how to pronounce that. Good gracious, I'd forgotten all about those. I went inside and explored them. They're oddly beautiful. That they are. I wish I could remember what was mined in there. The river is being blocked by the roots of some giant night thorns that grew down from the cliffs above. My magic doesn't seem to work on them. I'll see. Well, perhaps some more mundane substance could kill the night thorns at their roots. Soda. I found a note someone left behind, tacked up in the mine. A bunch of ingredients lying around, some crackling candies, and a recipe for extra fizzy root beer. Brilliant. This means your job is already half complete. Before you arrived, there was only one way we could keep the night thorns at bay. Sugary carbonated beverages. Huh, really? Like root beer. Precisely. The fizzier the better. Of course, they only worked on the smallest, least virulent? I don't know. Night thorns. But if you use that recipe to whip up some especially fizzy root beer and combine it with the crackling candy, why, that just might be enough to stop this problem at its root.
Thank you. You're very kind.
I need to learn these words. I really want Archimedes to be in here as a companion. Like that is... Oh, do I have to learn the recipe? That is the one thing I do. I wish... Like, they gave you Pua from Moana. Like, they should give us Archimedes from Sword in the Stone so that he can be flying around by us. Alright, sugarcane and vanilla. Do I have those? I think I have sugarcane down here. Yes, I do. I planted so much for, I don't know, some meal that Ursula needed, and then I forgot about it. And it was the next day and she didn't want it anymore. Or do I have to do the dry ginger? Yes, he does. Put the extra fizzy root beer and the candies in the barrel. It was so funny, this week, so my sister, she works in, a BOCES school, and she works with, like, the kids, like, who have, like, the sensory issues and stuff, and, like, kind of the special needs. I don't know exactly what it's called, but, she loves them, and they love her, but there was one little boy who, when he gets, stimulated, he'll, like, scratch, and he got her by her eye. And she sent me a picture, and she's like, they really wanted, and she talks about this game with the kids, and she's like, they really wanted me to be Scar for this update. I was like, oh, you poor thing. But this is like one of our favorite movies. And she watches it, like, she puts the cartoons on, the Disney cartoons for the little kids. Yeah. Yeah, she works with the middle schoolers in the BOCES program. So now, like, she'll come home and she'll come to visit and she'll be singing, like, the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse songs. Yeah, her eye is fine. It's just, like, a scratch, like, above her eyebrow and, like, underneath. But it kind of looks like scars where his scar is. And, that was her joke, was that with this update coming out, she's gonna look like Scar. And then it was her open house for the kids. She's like, I'm gonna scare these parents. It's like, that's what happens when you pull into school and you're blaring the Lion King soundtrack for everybody to hear. Yeah, exactly. She could be. It's my Heartless. And she could take her dog with her, and her dogs could be like one of the hyenas, so she just barks and cackles kind of like one. She could be Ed. It's like Castle Oblivion from Kingdom Hearts. I can't wait for Toy Story. I want to know what their house is going to be like. I'm kind of hoping it's a Pizza Planet truck so I can put it next to Wally's and have like a used car lot in my game. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Heather. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm going to play for a little bit, try to get Scar's quest done, and then definitely be playing some more tomorrow. Alright. Where's Merlin now? I want to decorate with the fall items in my meadow
Over
stuff
here.
too.
We've got to talk. Oh, hello.
So happy I've been hoarding like all the different types of woods too so I can craft some of them. Ah, you see, you solved the problem with the river and the sunlit plateau, but by the look on your face I know there's something else bothering you. Come on out with it. As I was coming out of the mines, I saw the Forgotten. Astounding. Well, don't stop there. What happened next? Merlin, the Forgotten looked just like me. Like you. Oh dear, this is very perplexing. Let me consider this. Well, it's possible that the Forgotten is a splinter of yourself that stayed behind when you left the valley long ago. Splinter of myself? How? As we grow up, there are always parts of ourselves that we leave behind, pieces of us that are no longer, I suppose you could say, fit. But just because we're finished with a part of ourselves, it doesn't mean that part of ourselves is finished with us. In your case, this may be manifesting itself a bit more, literally. Is this my fault? No, I assure you, none of this is your fault. Cause and effect is tricky. The simplest action can lead to unexpected reactions. And here in the valley, things are especially complicated. All that matters is what you hold in your heart. We all know that you only want what's best for the village. We have to fix this. Well, I've always known that the key to restoring a valley lies with you. Well, speaking of restoring Dreamlight Valley, the Forgotten dropped this. Ah, the Orb of Nurturing. With this, we can restore the pillar in the sunlit plateau. Not so fast. Something's wrong with it. It's all dim inside. Yes, I see. Well, the orb feeds off of natural life. When you first placed it in the pillar in the sunlit plateau, it took quite a long time to thrive, but once it did, it turned a dry desert into a lush oasis. You must plant it in the ground before the pillar and let nature take its course. Sound like it's going to take a while. But there's no reason we can't help out nature with a bit of magical nurture. What do you mean?
Oh,
I finally remembered what used to get from the mines. It wasn't rare gems or precious metals. There are crystals that grow there. When combined with a few other magical ingredients, they bring life to the flora around the village at greater speeds.
aha!
What might have taken months will take mere days. Could you imagine this taking months? Oh my goodness. Now first you'll have to dig up some crystals from the mines, then use them to create the miracle growth elixir. I took it upon myself to find the recipe after we spoke earlier. Once you've done all that, speak to me and I'll tell you the next step.
I tip my hat to you, though I prefer not to take it all.
Okay. Oh, I need one more crystal from the mine. But yeah, I can't wait for the Toy Story. I'm excited to see who they add. I definitely want Buzz and Woody. I mean, they're gonna add them, but I think Bullseye. And it's like, I like all the other characters too, like Rex and the pig. I can't think of his name right now. And Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. You can't have a Toy Story game without Mr. and Mr. Potato Head in it. Slinky, yup. And the little three-eyed aliens. I think it would be funny if the prospector from Toy Story 2 was down in these mines. Stinky Pete. That was his name. I actually didn't watch Lightyear yet. And I was excited about it until I saw that, if I'm correct, that, who was it? It wasn't the original voice of Buzz Lightyear. Tim Allen. So it's like, oh, part of me, like, when I'm so used to a movie with, like, just that one actor and I'm used to their voice, it's like, it's hard for me to watch a different version of them. Yes, he is. He is. So that's the only reason I haven't watched it yet. I haven't brought myself to it. And then Disney and their Marvel. And it's like, I didn't realize that whenever I watch a Marvel movie, I've got to watch 6 shows to understand it. Goodness. So I've been really behind on my Disney Plus watching. Q. I went and saw, for instance, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse, and I'm like, oh, this is so good, but I couldn't, like, make any connections to it, and then I'm like, oh, I didn't realize I had to watch WandaVision, so I came home and binged it all in one day. Let's try to get some of that soil. Oh, yeah. I haven't... No, don't play it. Yeah, that was the only show I've actually watched because I read that, there was connections to, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse, which was Wanda turning into the Scarlet Witch, which I had no idea. But I started going into, when this came out and like getting all the classic Disney characters, I went back into like my classic Disney mode. So I was watching DuckTales, and I still watch it all the time. I have not watched She-Hulk yet. I started it and then I got distracted. I think I got like 4 or 5 minutes into it. sure who my target audience is yet. I guess pretty much anybody. It's kind of like, I don't know. I guess I was just kind of putting out videos and content that I liked, and then I guess seeing who likes it too. But yeah, age group, I have no idea. No, I need to get rid of some stuff. A mob boss. So what does that entail entirely? The boss of Tony's Pizza. Interesting. Interesting. Is that like I'm a boss of nothing? I was like, is that a chain? Or is that like your own restaurant? Okay, we'll just keep the rest of the stuff. But yeah, no, like with regards to like the channel and stuff, it's like I'd rather just play games that I like. But it's kind of hard. Like I know, like I love Animal Crossing and getting into it, but I've seen like some people, it's like, oh, like they only want to see Animal Crossing content or only want to see one game, and I'd rather have like a variety of games. And it's like, even though like I love Dreamlight and this is Disney, Animal Crossing, like I love Kingdom Hearts, so I do want to start playing that, especially considering that this year's the 25th anniversary, and that'd be cool to lead up to whenever the new game comes out. And then like some of my favorites that were PlayStation 2 games that I have, like the PlayStation 2 discs, they just released this summer onto the Switch, were rewritten, so I think that would be cool to play. I like Pokemon games. I haven't like played a lot, like the newer ones. I stuck to the older ones, but I love Baldur's Gate and like Champions of Norath. So I kind of like quest games like that. Yeah, I saw they had the first Baldur's Gate. They released it on the Switch, and I started playing that with my sister. Like, we played that all the time growing up. And then I think July they released it, the second one, which was my all-time favorite for the Switch. So I'm like itching to start playing that again. And I've heard good reviews about it, that it performs well on the Switch. Yeah, I like watching racing games, but I have literally no control. Like, I try playing Mario Karts and I literally crash in the walls and fall off things. Forza Horizon, my nephew tried to get me playing it, and I was like dead. I'm like, I don't want to play this anymore. Okay.
How's it going?
So you will no longer be a mob boss.
Goodbye.
You are no longer a mob boss. But you are united. And that's gotta stand for something.
How's it going? Oh. See you later.
But yeah, I'm hoping to introduce more variety on the channel. Like, come the winter months, because of my work schedule, it's more flexible and I can change, and I have more availability to like play games and see what I want to do. So that's nice. So I'm looking forward to that. Don't let Goofy tell me what to do. I'm kind of sad that they got rid of. Yeah, I like the 100 Acre Woods characters. I wonder if they're gonna add them in. Apparently it stopped raining. But it's like, with this game... Yep. I love Harvest Moon. That was like the first console game I ever played, was Back to Nature on the PlayStation 1 for Harvest Moon. That was a lot of fun. I'm excited that they're A Wonderful Life, they're, what is it, the 25th anniversary, they're putting it back on the Switch this spring. So I was thinking about like doing a speed run on that. But yeah, they're the games I play the most. Like, they're the ones that I will pick up. If they come out with a new title, I will play no matter what. I'll give them a shot. I have not heard of the horror movie that's coming out. I'll have to look into that. I did see that they're making The Grinch into a horror movie, where like the Grinch kills the Who's. I'm curious as to how that's gonna play out. I'm pretty sure like in the description it said that I think the Grinch killed like Cindy Lou Who's parents or something. But I just stumbled across that and I was like, what in the world? Yeah, the mean one, that's the name of it. I took I think I saw like on Facebook or something, and I took a screenshot of it, and I meant to send it to my sister, 'cause she loves The Grinch. That's like her one of her favorite movies, and she'll watch like any version. And I accidentally sent it to one of the managers I deal with for work, and it was like the Grinch with like red eyes, like looking like he's about to kill somebody, and he was like, the Grinch. And I was like, oh, I did not mean to send that to you, my bad. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in the mean one. See how they do.
Good to see you.
I think it would be funny if it ends up being like some ridiculously like quick cult classic. But yeah, with regards to this game, I think like I played so much Kingdom Hearts, and I feel like they should add in characters that aren't in the Kingdom Hearts games that Disney doesn't showcase, because they have a plethora to choose from. Yeah, if Donald had his tantrums like he did in Kingdom Hearts that he does in this game, you'd never die. The only time he ever did something is he's like yelled Sora, and you were like one hit away from death, and as soon as he tried to heal you, you were like, oops, I'm dead, thank you for nothing. Thank you for nothing, you useless reptile. I was gonna ask, what you guys thought of the game so far, if it was something that you liked, if it was better than the expectation. It's so funny. I didn't even really know anything about this game. Like, I don't even remember it being announced on any of the directs. Like, it just went from my mind. A couple people like, oh, it's gonna be terrible, I'm not gonna play it, and it's like everybody I know is like streaming it and doing content with it. I like it. I think it did better than what everybody thought it was gonna do. Yeah, it's supposed to be free next year. Yeah, I heard The Sims 4 was 3. I heard a lot of people aren't happy that it's free now. I never got into The Sims after. Like, I played a couple times, like I think the original Sims on the computer and a few PlayStation games, but that was about it. Of course, I would be really boring to watch play Sims because all I would do was sit there and paint a picture to make money. That was my go-to. Like something in my house would catch on fire and my character was just sitting there painting a picture, improving their art skill. Yeah, my sister, we swapped Xbox. Well, no. She, yeah, we kind of did swap Xboxes. I gave her my 360 for her one, and she plays one of the Sims games on the 360. I did get a Steam Deck, so I'm thinking about if I can get Sims on Steam that I'll play because I have a Mac, so I wasn't able to play it before. But if it's free, why not give it a shot? Then they'll hook me in and buy expansion packs. Gotta go find Merlin again. Hopefully he'll stay in his house. Oh, I like his house. I think I liked it the way it was before, too. I hope they give us updates for our houses.
Oh, hello.
Bravo, you've done it. Your watering can is brimming with magical vitality. Oh, who was the first guy to voice Buzz Lightyear? No, the last part is quite simple. Plant the orb of nurturing in the ground before the pillar in the sunlit plateau, and tend to it until it grows. It will require a bit of patience for this part. It's all about nurturing the orb until the spark of magic returns to it.
Off with you now. Lots to do, lots to do.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I didn't know that. That was the first voice actor for Buzz. But he's definitely not known the most. I wonder why they didn't use him for the movies. Oh man, all these crafting benches are in awful areas. Yeah, this game is aesthetically pleasing for sure. They did a really good job. The castle and that scene, it's like I compared this game to more Disney games, and I feel like they just kind of reuse ideas and concepts. But that castle, when you see your evil self, your heartless, it looks just like the castle, or kind of the castle, the building in Epic Mickey. That was my first thought. And then, yeah, and then like everybody was comparing this to like, oh, this is Disney's version of Animal Crossing, like a hybrid of Animal Crossing and Sims. And the more I played it, I'm like, this is like Kingdom Hearts and Sims, but more specifically the what is it, like Kingdom Hearts 1.5, because it's in between 1 and 2. But the Chain of Memories, I was like, there's too many similarities to count this out as a contender for a comparison. I like it. It's a lot of fun. I like the decorating aspect. And the different like holiday events are fun too. But like once you get past the main goal of getting a 3-star island and having KK the dog perform at your island, the rest is just you decorating and inviting your villagers, kicking out villagers, changing it up. Oh, yeah, yeah. Are you a Call of Duty fan? Yeah, I never got into it. My brother was a big fan. Oh, they bought it out. Yeah, my brother, oh my god, he played that game ridiculously a lot. I never played it once. Like he'd play it all the time, and it was like before you play online, and he would borrow. Oh, I should get tomatoes actually, because you need that for one of these quests. But
Good boy.
he would like the one time he like connected cords from like my TV to his TV so he could play it with his friend. So I was like, now what am I supposed to do? Because I had no TV to play my games on. So I just would like sit and watch and like hope that somebody died quick or the game ended. and not trip across the cords walking down the hallway.
How's it going? Oh, hey!
No, I don't have the PS5.
Goodbye.
I saw one came into a comic, like a vintage comic book and video game store. They had someone brought in a brand new one, never been opened or anything, and I was thinking about picking it up, but I was like, I just had gotten the Steam Deck and an OLED, so I did not pick it up, and I'm kind of regretting that I didn't. And it was way below MSRP. I don't even think they had it for like $600. Like I think it was about the same price I paid for my Steam Deck, which was the clincher. I think I've put almost 200 hours into this, and I have, in this game, I just unlocked Scar today, but I haven't gone across my boat to get Ariel, so I haven't gotten her or Eric yet. I kind of been putting it off, and I think I just have, whose do I have? Just, oh no, oh my goodness, the joys of the Switch. Oh. I hope it's saved. I think I just have Mother Gothel's quest to do. I think I got her up to level 10 friendship this morning before I went to work. And so I think I just have to finish her last quest. And then I think Ursula's at like level 7 or 8. Yeah, it does. I was thinking about switching it over to my Steam Deck. But then I've heard, I haven't gotten like a solid answer from anybody I know, but that I can trust, not just like seeing it on Twitter or something, but switching it over to my Steam Deck and playing it that way. But that's the reason I started it on Switch, was because the Steam Deck was back ordered and I didn't even get it until like the beginning of October, and I already had Dreamlight Valley for over a month. But if the Moonstones, like, yeah, so I've heard that the Moonstones don't switch to the console, they stay on the one that was like the original save file. So that would be annoying. But if I only need them to unlock the star path and then I can switch over, that wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, I mean, that was the first crash of the night, which was like an hour. It's not too bad. The other day, I think it crashed on me like 3 times. Like a 2.5 hour span. I gotta go get my tomatoes. I played Crash Bandicoot on Xbox One, and I can't ever get past the first like level or whatever, your first little area. I always fall off and die. And then I did buy, I've never played a Zelda game. Like, my brother, we grew up and he played Zelda all the time. I think one of his first wallets had Link on it, and it wasn't until Skyward Sword came out that I finally bought a Zelda game. I bought the game with the Joy-Cons, and I was like, I'm gonna get into Zelda. This is what I'm going to do. And I played 19 minutes of it, and I haven't picked it up since. Hi, thank you so much. I'm so glad you love my videos. I'm glad you're here on a live stream. I don't know. It might be me. My internet acts up sometimes when there's like a windstorm or something. It's ridiculous. So it was pretty hectic outside earlier, so it might be my internet that's making it a little fuzzy. Oh, my audio. Do I need to adjust it? Oh, it's a little quiet. All right. Okay, how's that? Is it too loud? But no, so okay, better. Yeah, I bought Skyward Sword when it came out, and I learned that Link was Link and not Zelda. I always thought that he was Zelda. I didn't realize that Zelda was the girl, the princess, and I was like, I've been so wrong about this game for all these years. I don't even know if I can play it. But I'd like to get into it, like all the hype with Breath of the Wild and the new one coming out. It's the kind of game I like, so I don't know why I haven't played it. So far it's good. I haven't, I'm hanging on to this orb until I get enough of those rich soil to make the elixir so that, it can grow faster. Because I've seen a lot of people say that, if I know you can't use it if you water it, and it had rained in my game. And knowing my luck, as soon as I plant it, it's gonna water. So I'm trying to get, I need 25 of them to get my rich soil. So I'm planting some tomatoes. I think I need them for one of the Star Quest requirements. And then while these are growing, I'll go back mining. Get the rest of the crystals I need. But yeah, so far. It's only crashed once on the Switch since my update. My cousin's husband, he bought this for her as a surprise, and then he got into it, and so he came by and he was asking me something, and he was watching me watch another stream, and he got me so excited because he's like, oh, you know, you can like plant like 6 of the plants at once. I was like, what? And I got so excited. I'm like, I have to turn my Switch on now. Like, what are you talking about? Like, everybody needs to know this. And then he was watching, and he's like, oh no, I guess it was the watering. And I was like, you can't just walk in here and drop a bomb on me like that. Saying like I've been playing Dreamlight Valley for like almost 2 months, and I have to plant things like one at a time. I was like, this is gold. This is so great to know. was like, you need to go back and play this game some more. The Smurfs would fit into this game. Does Disney own them now? Or are they like a Sony or like a DreamsWorks? Oh, and who's like the villain, like the wizard, is it? Gargamon? Something like that. Him and his cat. Oh, they could fit in here. Paramount. Does Disney own Paramount now? They own everything. Okay, they don't own Paramount yet. I would like to see them add more like a variety of characters. I think more mice characters would be cool to see from like the rescuers. I would like to see them added in. Of course, I like the villains in that too. Like Madame Medusa. I think she would be cool to be in there. Because I don't think they're in a lot of like Disney's other games. So that would be fun to see them. And like the little swamp people from that movie, they would be cute too. And like a lot of people want like a Marvel crossover in this. But I think the best way for Disney to go, if they're going to do anything with Marvel, is just to add in Big Hero 6. I would like to have a Baymax running around following me. Anything down this way? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I think it'd be cute to see Yoda or the baby Yoda. I don't know what he's really called. I know he's from The Mandalorian, but I haven't actually watched that show. I could see Yoda and Merlin, like chit-chatting, talking about who's older and wiser, who's had more life experience. Yeah, I like Star Wars movies. I prefer Marvel, and I think it's just because like in Marvel, like there's an Earth, like there is a base, and like Star Wars there's like nothing, so it's hard for me to, I don't know, like ground it. But I like the original, like episodes 4 through 6. I didn't mind 1 through 3, but then I watched the new ones and I was like, I don't know. Like Kylo Ren and what was the girl's name? She annoyed me. Yeah, I didn't like the new ones that Disney did. So, yeah, now that Disney owns Lucasfilms, didn't George Lucas do the Dark Crystal? The Dark Crystal characters could be in here. Look how many crystals and stuff there is in this place. Yeah, Finn. He was like the new Han Solo character. come back when these respawn. Yeah, I watched... I think the movie or show. I thought it was like a Lucas film. Maybe not. I think there's a new show on Netflix now, isn't there? I know George Lucas did Willow. That one's a good one. I like that one. And now Disney owns that, and they're going to do a new show on Willow. That one I will for sure be watching. Need this rich soil.
Say, have you seen my pal, Donald Duck?
Jim Henson, that was Jim Henson. Why did he walk away from me?
Good to see you.
Yeah, Jim Henson with the puppets.
Woohoo! Oh. Goodbye.
Oh no. Yeah, it might because of my stupid internet. It's so finicky with the weather. Where I live, it's like we get hurricane force winds, and so it just knocks everything out. It's awful. Oh yeah, I see it's... Yeah, that's probably what it is. I was hoping that it would fix itself, but apparently not. Apparently it's decided to hate me today. Or tonight. Yeah, YouTube just sent me the message that having some buffering, but yeah, it's probably my horrible internet. It's like right where I live, Spectrum stops like 2 or 3 miles from my house, and then Fios is coming hopefully soon, so it's like ridiculous with the internet. It's so hard to find like somebody good that actually works for like the area I'm in. I have not watched it yet. I want to. It's on my list of shows to start watching. Maybe I'll go plant some wheat. Yeah, isn't that like Netflix? Cause it's on Netflix, right? And that's what Netflix does. As soon as they get a good show, they can it.
Whoa! Mhm. Works for me.
But no, it's one I definitely want to watch. My problem is like I play it's like when I watch TV, I like to sit and like have something on in the background when I'm playing on the Switch or something, and then I always put on something that I've already seen. Yeah, the garbage shows that last forever, and then the good shows, they're just like, nope, we're done with you. Yep, yep. Yeah, that's yeah, every show I like, or it takes forever for it to come onto the streaming service that I use. So it's like I'm gonna die before I get to watch this next season, or I get too into a different show and it's like, oh, I forgot what happened in this first season, first few seasons. Yeah, the one there's a show called Timeless, and a Monsters Inc. is supposed to be in it. I've heard. But yeah. But like the show I like, Timeless, they did a really good season. Then it was like, I don't know, 2-3 years before a second season came on, and it's like, oh yeah, we're done with the show, so we're not doing this show anymore. And I was like, are you serious? It was so good. They just canceled it like that. Um, sorry about that. Yeah, I hate it when they do that. Like, there's a show called Mindhunters on Netflix. That I liked the first season, and it did so good. And then the second season came out in 2020, and there hasn't been anything else about it. And I feel like they're gonna cancel it soon, or Netflix is just kind of dropping it. But I like that the main actor in it was the guy who does the voice of Kristoff in Frozen, so it was funny to see him in a serious role, being like an FBI agent trying to start up the BAU. But I've never heard of Omen or Damien. What do you watch it on? Is it like on Netflix or Hulu or something like that? Haha, I love Mindhunters. Yeah, my sister got me into Mindhunters. She's like, you're gonna love it. And then we watched the first season. And then she moved to Florida and the second season came out. And so she's like, don't watch it without me. And I watched it without her in like a week. Oh man, I'm gonna be mining forever to get these crystals in that soil. Oh my goodness, I'm stuck. Oh, it's a movie? I think I've heard of it. Is there a little kid in that one, like an orphan? Or is that something else? Oh my gosh, I can't see. Did I get 25? Or like a nun? Is that the right movie I'm thinking of? Hi, Meti. Hope I said your name right. Welcome. How are you doing? They are. I wonder if they're gonna put like Incredibles characters in it, or are they just gonna give us the suits and like the Incredisquirrel and call it good? Yeah, the costumes, and then in this new like Star Path, you can get their mask too. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Meti. But I'm glad you're here. Enjoy the stream with us. Enjoy some Disney Dreamlight. But in the Star Quest, like the new items, you can get the mask for the Incredibles. So now you can have the whole thing. Costume, mask, incognito squirrel running around. Yeah, things have been crazy. I feel like since the pandemic, like things have just been crazy all over. Just gets worse and worse. Yeah, it just showed up today in like the new Star Path, so I'm excited to get that. But I feel like it's a bit farther down, so I have to unlock some more things in order to actually get them. Then I can run around in my incredible suit. That'll be fun. You're a mine here.
Hello,
Maybe this will help us.
Oh.
Fortnite? I have never played Fortnite. My nieces and nephews really like it. I don't even actually know what it's about, honestly. but I see a lot of people playing it. That game and like Minecraft are games I've never gotten into. Like I kind of just watch from afar. No, I've never played it. I got it from my nephew, like on his iPad, and he loves it. He thinks it's great. And that's good. Like I'm glad he likes the game. But he'll see my sister or I playing this. He was hanging out with us the other weekend, and he was asking us, we were decorating in Dreamlight, and he was asking us how to build stuff in Minecraft, and it's like, we don't know, we've never played that game. It's like 2 minutes later, he's like, oh, how do you do this? It's like, I don't know. But yeah, when I think my one nephew, he's, I don't know, like, how old is he? He's like 6, and it's like he came in like any platform that could play Fortnite, he was like downloading it on, and I'm like, why is my internet so slow? And it's like, I had a Switch, a regular Switch, and a Switch Lite, and my Xbox, and all the iPads and stuff, and he was like downloading on there. And I'm like, it's not gonna make it faster. You just downloading on every device you can find. I don't even know what this game is. Yeah, they do have a large following, like a lot of people who like the game. So they're doing something right. I've just never even like looked into it. Oh, 5 more pieces of the dirt. Cabbages should be grown in the Valor, so hopefully we can get the last 5. How long has it been out? How long has Fortnite been around?
Good to see you.
5 years, wow.
Oh.
I'm still like that now, 5 years later. What is Fortnite? Yeah, it's funny. I went through like this weird video game stage where it's like I played so much, and then it's like after I graduated high school, I didn't like branch out. I didn't play any new games. I just kind of kept to the same ones I had played, and then it was like the pandemic. I just was like, I need to start playing video games again, and in my spare time, and yep. Now it's like, oh, I'm gonna try everything. Yeah, so now I own like 3 switches. One's a light. And then got my Steam Deck. So now it's like I went from doing nothing to playing all the time. Oh, well, I hope you enjoy the movies you get to watch and download. And it's night here. Technically, in like 45 minutes, it'll be the next day for us, or for me. But yeah, I hope you have a good day, and thank you so much for stopping by. Look at that, we did it. What? Yes! That was worth the grind. Sweet. I feel so... I gotta save this. My Switch doesn't crash. That was worth the grind to get the extra soil and the crystals. I feel so... That's the one benefit. Alright.
Oh,
What's
hello.
I see you've brought life back to my kingdom. And on a moment too soon, I'm simply famished. Frankly, I didn't think you'd be able to manage it, even with my guidance. I didn't think so either, honestly. Well, as long as you listen closely and follow my every instruction, we'll each get what we want. I suppose there's enough room in this valley for both of us, as long as you remember one thing. The Sunlit Plateau is my kingdom, and no one else's. Well, Wally was there before you, so he's the rightful ruler. Don't forget it. I want Ed not as a sticker. I want him on my... I want him in my village. Sweet. We'll do you gardening. Wildebeest remains. Sweet. Alrighty. Well, I think that is a good spot to call it as it's gonna crash. Well, that was a good spot to call it for today. We got a lot accomplished. We got that quest done. I feel really accomplished because I've seen a lot of people stuck on it for like 3 days. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy the rest of your nights, and I hope, Meaty, you have a really good day and things go good for you. Hopefully it's not too bad. But thank you guys so much, and I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, but I'll definitely schedule it a few hours in advance. But yeah, thank you again so much for stopping by, and I hope everybody enjoyed it. All right, take care, everybody.